Magandang hapon mga kababayan, kayo po ay nanonood ng kauna-unahan at kaisa-isang pang-araw-araw na produksyon para sa ating mga kababayan dito sa Amerika. My name is Janelle Sawyer, kababayan in Los Angeles, where today, like I mentioned earlier, we are talking about style and fashion. Fashion Week or Style Fashion Week LA happening in October, where designers are going to be unveiling their collection for spring and summer 2013, and their finale show is featuring our very own kababayan designer Alexis Monsanto. But first, hello and welcome to Kababayan LA, and I'm welcoming three gorgeous ladies with me. Casey, hello and welcome to Kababayan LA. Veronica and Josie, thank you for coming here. These are the hardworking women and very stylish indeed behind Style Fashion Week LA. Veronica is one of us. She is what, a quarter Filipino?
Filipino, yeah.
Very, very pretty. That's why you're pretty.
Thank you.
You founded Style Fashion Week LA.
Yes,
this is the
correct.
second year of Style Fashion Week LA.
Second year and fourth season.
Yes. Tell me how you founded this and how you started it.
Well, basically the whole idea was to create a fashion week that not only that LA would be very proud of and call its own, but that the world would also take very seriously. And for a few years there was a complete void in the market, and I thought it would be an incredible idea and a great opportunity there.
I remember when we were starting Kababayan LA a few years ago, we're turning 7 years old in April, we would go and cover the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, which happens all over the world in different cities, in New York and Paris and everywhere. But and we used to have that here in LA as well. When they dropped the ball or when it stopped, then I guess you were referring to that when there was a void for a few years.
Yes.
How big of a loss was that to our market here? And you would think that they'd be here because, you know, Hollywood is here.
Hollywood is here, and they're not here, and you know, I still don't know exactly why. I don't know if it was because the economy changed. It was really when the market was completely changing, but it really makes absolutely no sense. We have Hollywood, we have amazing designers, we have so many manufacturers, we have celebrities, we have tons of editors, and actually everyone in the world, no matter what they say, when they read the tabloids, they're looking at who's wearing what, and the majority of them are all in LA.
And who the stars are wearing, of course, and I guess that's why not just Style Fashion Week LA, when there was a void, so many people stepped forward to fill that void. And I guess it's a good and a bad at the same time, because there are other fashion events that's happening at the same time. How are you different from these other fashion events here in LA? Who else would like to speak? There's three of you here. Okay, who would like to take that question? Okay.
I think in terms of LA and Fashion Week, there's so many of us. Like, LA is humongous, and it doesn't have to be just one team. It's just about being one team that supports LA Fashion Week as a whole. And that's what we really try to be. We really have created an amazing family. I mean, there's a huge team of us that it takes to produce us, and it's not going to be one of us, it's not going to be five of us. But the more of us that we have that support Los Angeles, the stronger Los Angeles is going to be on the map of fashion.
So I would say creative collaboration. What makes Style Fashion Week now then different from the other fashion events?
First, we have one of the most beautiful venues that we hold Fashion Week at, the Viviana, which is this beautiful cathedral. So the photos and the videos and everything that we are able to give our press and media and the exposure is just absolutely phenomenal. It's its own editorial, but real life. It comes to life, like when you're there. So to compare it to Milan or anything like Paris, we have that energy in Los Angeles, and to top it off, we have the celebrities and we have the spotlight on us. And then at Style Fashion Week, once again at the Viviana, it's just a breathtaking place. Where we hold our courtyard lounge area is going to a gifting suite here in Los Angeles when you're doing the Oscars and such. So we give that vibe on top of fashion, on top of celebrities, on top of spotlight, all in one.
And you ladies sound like you know what you're doing. 4 seasons now, and I'm guessing that it grows every season. How has it grown?
Oh, I think it's grown huge from the first season, and also I think it's great going back to everybody coming together. Like Gen Art is doing a night with us, which is awesome. They do Fresh Faces of Fashion in New York, and they have amazing shows, and I think having them on board definitely is showing that everyone can come together and kind of, it can be a team effort with everybody.
Wonderful. Sounds exciting. What can we expect from this season's Fashion Week, South Fashion Week?
This season, we're actually really excited about it. We will be showcasing over 30 designers in 5 days at our venue. So we'll be featuring everything from new, upcoming, emerging designers, men's and women's contemporary, to very, very high-end haute couture from all over the world.
And because you're exposed to all this, my last question, I guess, well, before that, let us make mention that the finale show is going to be featuring a Filipino designer, Alexis Monsanto. We're going to hear from him later on, and he's going to give us a sneak peek at the collection that he will be unveiling on October 19th. But since you're exposed to all this kind of fashion, what would you say, if there's one trend that you love that you're seeing from 2013 spring and summer collection, what would it be?
The materials and fabrics that are being used with the color segments that they're putting together. Leathers with chiffon, but using hunter greens with mustard yellows, and kind of changing color blocking and the way they're putting it on the body. It's very feminine for the spring and summer collections. It's just couture, chic, contemporary.
And what about you?
For us, what I've seen so far is just a lot of beautiful prints, a lot of darker tones for the most part.
Even though spring and summer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. We're going to see that, perhaps some of those later with Alexis and Casey.
I definitely think LA is a little bit different because the weather is always nice. I mean, it's October and it's 73, so they're obviously going to be showing some mix and match pieces where you can wear like a jacket like this with shorts, and I think that that's really interesting for LA.
Style Fashion Week LA, we invite you to join us. A wonderful venue, wonderful ladies behind it, and very, very interesting collections. We are going to be back to discuss more when we return on the show. Don't go away.